My YouTube channel has been doing well with 7,500 subscribers now and 5.2 million minutes watched last month. So I went ahead and sprang for a new RAV4 to be my get around YouTube mobile. I got a logo designed for my YouTube channel just in time for the vehicle's arrival. I had a 4-inch lift kit put on the vehicle because many of the places I go, I need some ground clearance. I really love this high feeling. I'm so glad I got it lifted. It makes me feel like Your Highness. Well, here it is, baby, the new Bigfootmobile, and this here is Zach, and he set me up with the idea of raising this baby up 4 inches. So got that going for me, and what else did you?
Got all the ground clearance he's going to need to go find that Bigfoot monster. Got some new black rhino wheels on it. We're going to run these tires out, put a real aggressive off-road tire on it afterwards. Got the blackout emblems on it, front and rear. Did some tinting to hide him from that monster himself there, so should be able to get out there and find something. Well, James, thank you. Right. Glad you're happy with your new RAV4. All right, thank you.
This is what Jeremy, Josiah, and I were in the last big Bigfoot expedition, and we were kind of four-wheeling and everything in this little Maxima, and it's been a good car, but you can see that it's a little bit funky. The trunk doesn't work. We've got to come along weighting the trunk down. I'm thankful that it worked, but we're happy to be moving up in the world. So I would really like to thank everybody that watched the incredible Bigfoot documentary 3, because you're the ones that helped enable me to get this down payment together to get this new awesome 4x4 that we can go on our Bigfoot expeditions with and not piling in that old Nissan that might get stuck or something. So thank you for everybody that was actually in the show. Thank you, Renee, and thank you for all the people that gave their testimonies. And thanks for the 236,000 of you that have watched it since it came out a couple of months ago. Here I am signing the down payment for the new RAV4. Well, and here I got my son looking around.
Got the future ride over here.
Hey, all right. It's the first time getting in. This is some of the team that helped me here at Kalispell Toyota. Now, what was your part there? Is it Lily?
Yep, I just helped get the perfect payment for you, so Seth can help you out.
Oh, nice. And then you kind of turned me over to Seth.
Yep, it's all set.
Ceremonies for you. All right, thank you.
Awesome, enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for everything. I appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, I really love the simplicity of the dials.
I'm glad they haven't done fully digital. It's nice that you still have some physical manual buttons to press. Gives us a more peace of mind.
It's all just right there. It's simple. Dumb guy can get it, kind of ergonomics. Well, I think it's looking pretty sharp. I like that 4-inch lift kit. Once these factory tires wear out, I'll get some cool big tires that'll give that 4x4 feel, so people will see the James Willows YouTube. So I got that designed in time to put it on the car that YouTube helped me buy. Thank you, YouTube, and thank you, subscribers and channel supporters. Look at those pretty sweet Black Rhino Warlord alloy rims. Hey, I like that emblem. The Mazda, I think it was the MX-50, was really well reviewed and had a super cool interior. But for all the places I go on dusty back roads, I thought, man, that interior is just going to get trashed in about 6 months. But I like this because it seems like a durable utilitarian interior that I could go four-wheeling and wipe it right off. All right, let's see if I can get this thing started. Is it going? So quiet. Oh my gosh, it's going. All right, sweet. It's got an insanely beautiful aromatic new car smell. Ah, so lovely. No food crumbs, no sunflower seeds, no anything to give any odor other than brand spanking new. This baby just got here from Japan. You got to order these things anywhere from a month to 6 months in advance, because with that 40 miles to the gallon and a full-time four-wheel drive, a lot of people want them. So I ordered this while I was still in Austin, and it's so great to have it arrive on March 28, 2023. I used to cruise Maine so often when I was in high school. We just cruise and do the Christmas light burnouts, and it's fun taking this baby down the same main street that I had a lot of fun times on. I think people could bottle and sell the beautiful air in Montana, but I'd like to bottle some of this smell I'm smelling right now. It is so lovely. So I'd really like to thank YouTube for providing a platform, because I always loved making videos and I never had a platform to release them, but now I do. Thank you, YouTube. I'm so glad I did the 4-inch lift kit. Cost an extra $1,400. Really a truck feel and the comfort of an SUV, but I can kind of smell the engine paint burning off just a little bit. The seat really grips me in a very comfortable fashion, and I'm kind of glad I didn't get leather. You know, I got the more base model, but leather to me sometimes is a little bit less comfortable than cloth. I really love this high feeling. I'm so glad I got it lifted. It makes me feel like Your Highness. My wife Mary Jane went on a little trip and I'm picking her up. My wife took a little trip and I'll be picking her up at the airport, and I'm not going to tell her that I got the new ride. So I'm just going to pull up and see how long it takes her to figure out it's me. She doesn't know I have this yet, so let's see how long it takes her to figure out it's me. Okay, let's see how long it takes Mary to find me. There she is. Can she tell it's me? I think she knows it's me, but she's wanting me to hold on in.
Wow.
Hi, hon.
Hi, babe. Can I open it?
What do you think, babe?
Really nice.
Yeah.
You said you did not get this one yet.
I never said that.
You said, yeah. You said it's not in here yet. So when did you get this?
I got it today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice to see you, my love.
Hi, baby. Nice to see you, too.
Oh, my God. I was having a hard time sleeping. 2 nights, my dear.
Look how quiet this thing is when I start it. It's running. Can't even hear a murmur. It's got a pretty cool cruise control where it keeps a proper distance between you and the next person, and it doesn't just maintain a speed. I like that. However, I would say that the stereo is pretty average. My YouTube channel did well, and I got a new ride, everybody. Look at that baby. Well, let's see where I'm going to put this. I was planning to put it here because the light would show, but I could. No, I think we'll just do it right here. So we'll get this baby here positioned. That look about right? Yeah. Now the face that actually appears on my channel so that everybody will be able to find it real easy. Kind of an interesting story on this face, because it's actually a picture that I took with my Filipino brother, and he was standing right here, so I put the purple in there to blot him out. These guys found out each other as both musicians, so they're talking a little music and about Josiah's music career.
Okay. I started a solo project after that and finally got on radio.
Yeah. Were those radio stations in Australia or were they here in Montana?
One in Boise, actually.
Oh, really?
The river in Boise. I think it's like the river Missoula.
Okay.
It got 131,000 views. Nice. And so I thought, man, I got all these views. I better try to get some subscribers so I can start getting paid, because you got to have not only a lot of views but 1,000 subscribers. Now, to me, the views were no problem, but to get 1,000 subscribers when I'm an unknown nobody, it was hard, man. I even stood out at the intersection with a sign and people say, "You need some money?" And I'd say, "No, I need to subscribe." And I'd play music in the park and beg, borrow, and bribe subscriptions. And finally, I got up to 1,000 where I could start getting paid for it.
There you go, man. It all starts somewhere, right?
It all starts somewhere.
Yeah, and then that's going to be for the powertrain.
Powertrain, does that include the engine or no?
So anything touching oil, so engine, transmission.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then from there you have the 60-month or 5-year.
Is there a deductible on that one?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is all free to you for that 3-year, 36 months, and then the 7 years, 100 for powertrain.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the battery is 10 years?
Hybrid battery's 10 years, yep. You got it. If you want to talk about peace of mind, there you go. Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, my sister has one of these Highlander, and she said that they start when the other cars won't start when it's 30 below.
Yep, 100%.
Do I get free oil changes for a while?
You do. So for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles, whatever comes first, Toyota recommends every 5 months or 5,000 miles.
She told me to do the extended if I want to for 36,000 miles. You know, one of the reviews was saying that some of the RAV4's engines are kind of noisy, but boy, that really takes away any of the noise on that.
I would agree. I would say gas model RAV4s do have quite a bit of engine noise. It's one of the things that most people notice first. But being in a hybrid, it does make quite the difference.
Yeah.
So, good choice.
Because when does the engine actually kick on?
So it's all cohesive with the battery. So whenever it feels the need to kick on, it'll kick itself on.
Oh, okay.
But they work independently, but also together as a team.
And is there a button to switch between them?
You got it. So you push for normal. So you're going to use this for your normal highway everyday driving. Eco, which is to the left, it'll display green on your display screen here. That's going to get you the best fuel economy for stop and go driving. And then you push over to the right and it turns red. This is sport mode. It'll raise your RPMs and give you more up and go. So, and then your parking brake is fully electric now. So when that red light's on, you know that your brake's engaged. When you pop it into drive, a couple of brakes and words, hear that noise. The beeping is just for the car, but it turns itself off. Over here is your temperature gauge. So as you can see, it's synced in with the other side. You can unsync, and if Josiah over here gets cold or you get hot, whatever it may be, kind of play with those and change them up. Your AC is here. That one off, display green. Front defroster, rear defroster, eco heating and cooling. So this is going to use more battery power than it is gas. So it's going to save you on fuel economy. And then your fan speed.
So most people put that on?
Yeah, I mean, it's all dependent on, it's all personal, but if you feel like you want to save some gas and you're okay with the heat taking just a little bit longer to get up there, or the cooling to get a little colder, then I would just turn that on and you're saving gas. Long road trips, things like that, okay, it's the way to go. This is going to change where the air is pointed, so feet and defroster, face, facing feet. Hey, I got it, so... Anyway, so we move over here. This is all your headlight stuff. So if you want to turn your headlights on, you just pop up to the top. This is daytime running lights. Boom, boom. I would turn them off after each drive. The brights are here. There's a button down on this left side that says A inside of like a little headlight photo. You turn that on, it keeps the green light on, and your brights will actually adjust to the traffic you're going. So you don't have to worry about flipping them off at the top. Yeah.
And that's A.
Yes, correct. It has an A inside of a little headlight photo, just like this. Which is right down here.
Bye.